Hey everyone, this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel. I have a special kind of video because it doesn't really follow with any of my Monday, Wednesday, Friday themes, but I really wanted to share it with you because this is a new favorite photo of myself and my kids, and it was just kind of a hilarious moment. It was an absolute downpour. I was soaked from head to toe. We had to all take off our shoes and I had to change all my clothes because it was so rainy. It was just pouring, and I made the kids change their clothes too just so they weren't wet, but I was drenched because I had to walk into the kids' school and then walk back out, and it was just a downpour. And I wound up asking the kids, can I get a picture real quick? And they said yes. And I just love this photo and decided to blow it up super big so it could be stretched across both pages. And then I went into my Ali Edwards stash and I found all these pieces, and I'm so excited to put together this page. I don't normally document the rain. I've been trying to take more weather related photos and document the seasons a little bit more. And so I knew I had a ton of weather pieces because I don't document it, right? So I found an umbrella, rainy days, a raindrop, some clouds, another raindrop, and I found this card I'm gonna fussy cut out. And there's also the really old stamp set that I'm going to use too. And I'm going to put this together and I'm going to have the best time playing with my stash, using up my stash from Ali Edwards, and I'm so excited. And this page will go into our family story album. So I'm going to go ahead and speed things up and switch to voice. I don't think that you heard me say voiceover because right at that moment, my husband had walked in and the door was super creaky. Okay, so I took this photo, obviously made it really big, and it was nice that I was able to put my son on one side and then the rest of the photo on the other side, and nobody's head or body part was split. I love when that works out. That way, when you punch the holes in the layout, it's not in any weird spot. That's always nice how that works out. So I want to stamp Love This with that stamp, but it wasn't working. My gray ink wasn't working. So I think I'm going to wind up covering up some of the Love This and also just fussy cutting out one from a different piece of paper. I also use some washi tape to stamp some clouds as well, in terms of masking it and masking the Love This word, because I didn't really need that or want it. And once I have some background stamping done, I'm going to go ahead and place my embellishments in a diagonal pattern. I really thought that that'd be really fun and add to movement and also add to the overall effect of rain. And I have this journaling card. Like I said, I have no idea when it's from, but I have never used it because like I said, I don't document the rain. Leave a comment and let me know if you document seasons or weather or anything like that. I'd love to know. But I'm glad that I documented this story. Well, more than glad. I'm thrilled that I documented this story because it was kind of a hilarious, special story because we don't really get a lot of downpour here in California. It feels like it's turning into a desert around here. So it was unexpected to have this rain. And I'm glad that this card finally found a purpose. I took some of the clouds that were half or there was a chunk missing, and I'm going to go ahead and cover up a lot of those clouds and tuck them into a corner or something like that. Like the one that is over on the left side by my son's photo, that was a cloud that had the top cut off, so I'll put welcoming on that, and above that an umbrella, another wood veneer tag piece that says this story has my heart. Not wood veneer, chipboard, you know what I meant. And then I have some cloud wood veneer and also a giant raindrop. I think that's from a travel kit. Same thing with the umbrella. And on the other side, I found a die cut that was a raindrop and the chipboard that says rainy days and also remembering. I recently reorganized all my Ali Edwards stash and chipboard and put it up on my desk, and I am in the process of filming a video for that to share with you guys because I'm so excited for this new organization trick that I have. So hopefully I'll have that video up soon. So I loved that chipboard rainy days, but my problem was it was green, obviously green. So I needed some green somewhere else. So I had that stamp over on the left-hand side that says current pieces of the story, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp that and wind up smudging it. So then I will need to stamp it on a piece of paper. I'm almost done gluing down everything, and I know I've said it before, but I so love all the different pieces that I found, the chipboard, the veneer, it's just so much fun to use up your stash. And my last step for this, besides the journaling, is going to be adding in some more stampy layers. So I will do that in just a minute. One of the stampy layers that I'm going to add is a large kind of raindrop from the Day in the Life stamp set. It's supposed to be, I think, a flower petal, but I went ahead and used it as a large raindrop. I also used Stories by the Month stamp that had like a cluster, a half circle cluster of dots, and so I went ahead and used that. And I also used a stamp from the Write Story kit for like the crosses or X's, whichever one you want to call them. And I stamped the crosses in green and black, so that way I could have two different colors, and I just love it. You guys know that I love adding my little stampy extras. So I have all of those sprinkled throughout. I even stamped some on top of the clouds, and I'm going to go ahead and finish with journaling my story down at the bottom. The journaling card that I fussy cut out, I actually, at the bottom of it, it said notes from today. So I went ahead and cut that out so that way I could use that for the start of my journaling. So I just basically said there was an absolute downpour when I went to get the kids, and I have to walk like 3 or 4 blocks to get the kids and get to their classroom. And I get there and I am drenched from head to toe, and as we leave, of course, we all get super, super wet, and we were just laughing, and it was hilarious. It was one of those days we probably won't forget for a while. It actually reminded me of being on a kindergarten field trip with my daughter where we got downpoured and we were like 3 miles out hiking, and that was a good memory too. So I included a little bit about that in the journaling, and now I can hole punch it and add it into our family album. Oh, I love how this one turned out. It turned out so good. I just love it. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed seeing this come together. I absolutely love this spread. I also wanted to include at the end of this video a little something that I'm excited to give away. Okay, so when I was cleaning up my desk over here, I went through my Allie Edwards chipboard, and I also went through some old journaling cards, and I found some stuff that I want to give away. So this is not sponsored by anybody, just me wanting to give away some stuff that I don't need anymore. And I can only do the United States because international is so hard to ship to. All you have to do to enter is just leave a comment with your favorite project, your most favorite recent project, and you'll be entered to win. And on Friday for my Project Life video, I will share who the winner is. So I have the family story kit. It's all bundled up in there, and also some transparencies. So I have that, and then I have some chipboard. So I have some family chipboard, see the world, family values, thank you dad, solo, love is hard, and then I have some cards. Just some cards that are really old from Stories by the Month, and I've never used them, and I don't see myself using them. So I'm gonna pass them on, and I hope that these 2 little things can find a new home. So I hope you guys leave me a comment and tell me about your most favorite recent project or whatever you're working on. I'd love to know to enter to win those, and I hope I can find them a new home. I'd love a thumbs up on my project and a subscribe if you want to keep seeing my videos, and I just hope you have a great day. Bye.